watch movies that are on the Netflix, and you can join in and watch them too, and send in your reviews, and then we add them into the review. It's like we're all in a movie club together, and we're watching this movie, and we're reviewing it together. And if you want to do that, and you haven't done that, and you're like, that sounds like fun, you can go to netflix.com/sourcefed and get a whole month of free streaming movies, and you can join in with us and watch with us and get all crazy and awesome. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Trisha, what do we watch today?
We watched Serenity!
Ah!
I'm sorry, I'm freaking out because it's been a long time since I've seen a movie. When I saw that it was on Netflix, I said we got to pick that, especially when I realized that Steve had never seen it.
I've never seen Firefly. I'm not really into this genre, so I really walked into this movie pretty blind. I like the way they used silence to sort of create that, oh my God, you know, something's happening type of moment. That was really, really good. But I just didn't love it.
For a movie made in 2005, this had such decent humor. Oh, well, do you want to run this ship? Yes! Oh!
Damn it. You sent me to the wrong ship again.
It's directed and written by Joss Whedon.
Love me my Joss Whedon. Love that cast of characters. Joss is so good at making like a family ensemble cast of characters that work so well together, and I love it so much. And it's space and it's a Western. It's so good.
My backstory here really quick is that one day I went to a screening of a movie and they were like, it's a space epic opera, like summer blockbuster, and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be Star Wars Episode 3. This is just before Episode 3 was coming out. And so I went with all my friends and we were wearing our Star Wars shirts and we were like, it's gonna be a screening of Star Wars, I can't wait. And then we sit down and the person's like, it's Serenity!
Yay!
Like, what's Serenity? And I proceeded to fall asleep in the theater.
I had never seen Firefly, so I feel like I'm missing out. The part that I feel like I missed out the most on was the relationship between Simon and Kaylee. It was obvious that Kaylee was sort of pining for Simon. I feel like it was sort of a big payoff for those that watched the series to finally see them get together.
The frustrating thing is, as a massive fan of Firefly, when I saw Serenity, it wasn't even bittersweet. It was just... It almost felt like I was going through the motions. Like I wanted season 2, I wanted season 3. Having read what Joss was going to do with some of those, it would have been soul-crushingly brilliant.
For those of you that are fans of Firefly, you've probably gone into this movie knowing who these people are, but I don't know, I've read people like got into Firefly watching Serenity.
That's how I was,
and that's
actually.
the thing, like,
I watched Serenity first and then I got into Firefly.
There's a lot to like about Serenity. In fact, I loved the special effects. I thought they were great.
Yeah, and Firefly actually, the show won a bunch of awards for having amazing special effects on a TV show.
I love that floating meat thing they call the mule, that like little hovercraft thing. Just the idea of like a space like Western is really cool.
But I like that they over-explain everything. So like it's set up kind of like a Western because of the way that they terraform the planets when they left Earth.
There's a lot to like about this movie. I just felt like story-wise, I wasn't really invested in the characters. I didn't...
You didn't care about River and Simon?
I mean, I didn't know what they were up to. Like, even when you figure out what's up with the girl, you're like, what's up with the girl? She's like batshit out of her mind the whole movie. She might as well.
She had all those tests done.
But she might as well have been like a chimpanzee in the movie. Like, I really think she could have been a chimp, and it would have been just as effective. Like, I really think.
No.
Like,
absolutely not.
Just think about
Steven,
it. Think about.
No. I will let you explain your theory
First,
before
I
disagree with it
heavily.
heavily.
Think about how much cooler the movie would be if you had this ragtag group of cool space cowboys and also a chimpanzee.
I think you can make another movie with a ragtag group of space cowboys
and a chimpanzee.
I
want to see.
But you can't make River a chimp. I
think
know,
you can.
that's not okay. I think she's amazing, and I think I love that she's like so pretty and just so vulnerable when everyone else is like fighting with her bare feet in her dress, and she doesn't know what's going on. She's so scared, and then she kicks major ass.
That's the thing, like she could have helped them earlier, and she's too busy crying in the corner about some.
She couldn't have helped them earlier.
But then she didn't give a shit until her brother got wounded,
and
then she's like, "Oh, now I'm gonna go kick some ass."
That's not true.
She's just like she's pretty much useless until she starts to kick ass.
So not true.
Once she starts to kick ass, then you're like, oh, she kicks ass. That's cool.
She's the one that had the secret they were searching for the whole time.
Right.
How did they find the planet?
Well, because she said the name of the
Right,
planet.
because she had the secret because of her special abilities.
But think about it. If she was a chimp, she would have sign languaged it. And then you'd be like, oh, the chimp's trying to tell us something.
There's been all sorts of talk from Firefly fans of if only they could bring the show back, if only they could make one more movie, if only they could... You know what? No. I love this movie. I love how it ended. I love how it put the Firefly franchise to bed. If we're ever going to revisit the world of Firefly, I would rather see it with a whole new cast and a whole new story.
It takes all of the things I love and puts them together. Space, pirates, sort of cowboys, strong female characters, interesting female characters. It has a fucking fool's errand for a storyline.
There was this massive chunk in this movie in the middle, at the 30-minute mark, where I was just completely bored to tears.
I would like to know what would happen if you went back and watched Firefly.
Yeah, I should watch Firefly.
Serenity.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm completely open to watch Firefly. Watching Serenity, I feel like these are cool characters.
They are. Simon's so hot.
This is a cool scenario. I like the setting, so give me something with those things that is a little bit better than this movie plot stuff going on.
I'm gonna make it the mission of 2014 for myself. To get you into Firefly.
Okay,
Serenity.
but I'll make it my
mission.
mission. I'll make it my mission to get you into Tim and Eric's awesome show.
Oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough.
So if you're gonna make me watch
That's
Serenity,
true.
I'll make you watch Tim and Eric. Thank you so much, guys, for watching Movie Club. Next week is my choice, and I was browsing through Netflix, and I was like, oh my god, Escape from Witch Mountain is here. Not the one with, what's his name? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm talking about the one from like the 70s with the two kids and like the grandpa. Oh, and you know what I'm talking about, right? Escape from Witch Mountain.
So the old Escape from Witch Mountain.
The old Escape from Witch Mountain. And so I said, oh my god, Escape from Witch Mountain's on Netflix. And Lee freaked the fuck out, and she's like, oh my god, it's on Netflix. We have to watch it. So me and Lee are going to be reviewing Escape from Witch Mountain. So check that out.
Check it out on Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah, exactly.
If you don't already have Netflix, you can go to netflix.com/sourcefed, get a free month of instant streaming, you can watch it, then you can video yourself all talking about it with Steve and Lee for next week. Make sure to upload it to the YouTube, hashtag
SFMC Witch Mountain.
Yep, SFMC Witch Mountain. Woo!
More like Witch Mountain. That mountain.
Witch Mountain?
That one.
How about these mountains?
Ooh, baby, no one's looking at these. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I just feel like a chimp would have been so awesome.
No.
Because you could have
No, when she's got her skirts all flannel and she's doing them roundhouse
I know,
back
but
kicks.
imagine the
Or how about
scene-
in the beginning when she's got her legs on the splits and she's on the roof?
Imagine seeing a chimp like that. And then imagine the scene when she's like got the axe and the other thing in her hand, there's blood on it.
So
Imagine seeing a chimp
and
standing
it's just
there.
dripping.
Yeah. I heard it was fucked up they killed that guy because you love that character in the show.
Fucked up that they kill Wash. It is fucked up.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have put him through the wash.